How's it going, everyone? Today I wanted to speak to you about Cabomba Aquatica. It's a quite widely used plant in the aquatic hobby. It tends to be sold by local fish shops in bunches for about £2 in the UK, and it's very popular with the new people coming into the hobby because it's so cheap. But it is very difficult to maintain healthy specimens, and it can soon rot away and melt very quickly unless you give it the right conditions. Temperature wise, it likes to be kept around about 73 to 78 degrees Fahrenheit, pH of around about 6 to 7, and a medium water hardness. The leaves itself a fan shape, as you can see there, and they work their way up the stem. There's a couple of variations of this. This one, as I say, is Aquatica. It's got like white and yellow flowers that grow on the top as soon as it starts to break the surface, and then you get Carolinia, which has a pinkish white flower. It does get very long. It can grow up to 50 to 60 centimeters in length, and what happens is, as it gets longer, the bottom of the plant itself gets leggy, and it loses all the leaves at the bottom. So what you have to do is, when it gets to about 5 or 6 inches long, trim it down, replant the top into the substrate, and dispose of the rest, because the legs at the bottom are just ugly. You really do need to keep it under control, but as soon as you put it back into the substrate, it will start growing roots again, so that's not a problem. It does like CO2. It will grow without it, but you won't get as healthy a specimen, so CO2 is recommended. It tends to be found in Brazil and Central America, but it's classed as a non-native species, and it's quite invasive, so there are certain rules with disposing of these plants. Lighting wise, it likes very strong light. If you've only got a low light tank, then it's probably not the best plant for you to get. It does thrive with bright light, and it helps keep this nice lush green look to it. If you have low light, it'll end up going very yellow, and eventually just melting away. You don't want to put it near strong currents, so if you plant it by your inlet and outlet of your filter, then you'll find that debris and dirt will get trapped in these fan-shaped leaves, and it won't like it at all. But if I take it out for you just to have a look, when it's out of the water, you can see the shape of the leaves there, and I'll give you a close-up of the flowers at the top. There you go. When it gets to the surface, the leaves actually change from this fan type to this very narrow long leaf, and you can see the flowers there. As I say, trim it down when it gets to about 5 or 6 inches long, and replant the top. And you will have to do this regularly. I've known mine to actually grow up to 2 inches over a couple of days. So it is a weekly chore. You will need to trim it weekly, replant it. If you don't have much time to actually maintain the plants in your tank, I don't really recommend this one for you. This will take a lot of your time up, having to keep trimming it down, but the results that you get from it are fantastic. What you want to do is plant around about 4 to 5 stems together, about 2 inches apart, and you'll get a lush bush growing in obviously a nice open area of the tank, and it will look amazing. It really does give that lovely bushy look. Not recommended for nano tanks at all. This is nowhere near suitable for nano tanks. This is for the larger 3 to 4 foot tanks, something like that. People do use it in nano tanks, but the lifespan of it is very small. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that's given you a bit of an insight into Cabomba Aquatica, and I'll be doing a couple more plant videos as well, which I'll get up. So thank you very much.